Hello and welcome, I'm Kira Red and this is the Red Carpet Makeup Academy. Our model today is Owen and I'm going to be showing you how to put on your basic foundation and concealing. But right now Owen is wearing her own foundation and I'm going to remove it and show you how I'm going to apply foundation and concealing. Now I've just got some primer in my hands and I'm going to apply this like you would moisturiser all over the face, which will keep your foundation fixed. Now I've already applied moisturiser to Owen's face and it's going to keep her nice and hydrated for the rest of the day. It also helps with your foundation looking radiant. The concealer I'm using is Touche Eclat. The reason I'm using Touche Eclat is for under the eyes. As you can see, Owen has very thin skin under the eyes and this is to help get rid of any fine lines or any wrinkles anyone has, any bags. It actually helps lift the skin, make it look that bit brighter. Go for a colour of concealer like this, the green one, and put it over it. Don't worry about the colour because when you blend it in with your foundation matched up with your skin tone, everything will even out. Then you can still apply concealer on the face after you've used your foundation. So I'm going to start off from the forehead and bring it out evenly with the brush. Now always put foundation on the eyelids. People are afraid to put it on the eyelid. Don't be, because it actually helps set your eyeshadow. Make sure you go up into the ears and around them, so you get no streaks, no marks. Make sure you always bring the foundation down into the neck, into the hairline, so that when you bring it down, that you can blend it in evenly into your own skin tone. There's no marks then whatsoever. That concealer has worked. And this is from Makeup Forever. I absolutely love this. It's great for photo shoots. And especially when you're working on films or doing an actual photo shoot, it's great because the makeup looks really, really well afterwards. So I'm basically just going to apply this all over the face, but don't use an awful lot of it because then you'll see it. And it's called invisible powder for a reason, because it's white and you don't see it like you would translucent powder. And that's that. And now I'm going to show you how important it is to emphasize your eyebrows, because it shapes your whole entire face. Everyone has two different shaped eyebrows, so I'm going to actually just put this up between and you can see the difference. One is pointed up and one is going round. So this is where filling in your eyebrows is really, really important to get the balance of your face. I've had to pull up to get that arch that she already has going on here. And I'm going to bring it down. And if you need to just take a minute to take a step back, look at them again and see if that's okay, if that's evened out. And for me, that's enough. I'm going to show you how to do a natural day look. Basically, I'm just going to show you how to do a day look using some natural tones, and a lot of people don't know how to apply it. And a lot of people have a lot of creases in their eyelids and think it's you know, really hard to put on, so they find it really, really tricky. The trick is just to really use it fast. Now I've applied that cream base, as I said, and it's going to keep on my eyeshadows the entire day. So now I'm going to use this beautiful cream here, and again keep it on a lot longer. I'm starting from the tear duct out, using my dome brush. Now don't worry about any of it falling underneath, because that can be cleared away later on with any foundation. And remember to blend. Blending is very important. And straight away you can see how these colours work really well. And what I'm going to do here is, now I'm going to actually stretch your skin to get the look I want. Now you can use the dome brush and continue doing what I was doing, blending, and get the smoky look. but I just want to use this so I can get it right in at the eyelid and get a bit more shape on the defined shape on the eyelid. Now it's a process and a half just to get the blending right, but when you do it, it does look right after you put the liner and everything else on. Now I'm going back to my touche éclat because I want to clean up any powder that has fallen underneath. I'm going to allow that to kind of dry a bit. And I will apply a bit of foundation on that too. I don't want to have too heavy an eyeliner on it because this is a day look, remember. It's not supposed to be a night look. So normally I would just have the liner very, very light and smudged in. So make sure you put enough into the corner of the eye there to make it look that bit brighter. With a little bit of the foundation. I'm just going to start on the bottom lashes and I'm going to work my way across like this first, which should be easier, and then bring it out and right into the corner. So I've started from the roots this side and this side just to make your lashes look a lot fuller. I'm going to put more mascara on to show you how working to the roots really, really does help. Yes, there may be a little bit of tidying to do underneath, but it'd be so worth it. And then when you're working the eyeliner into your roots, it just saves you looking like you've got white gaps. So I don't want it looking so heavy, so I'm using this bit on the end of my pencil just to smudge it in, and it's just not going to make the pencil look so hard and harsh. It's just going to help it look like it's part of the eyeshadow, like so. And the cold pencil is fantastic, that it helps move any direction you want it to go. And this is going to give her a nice bit of colour in her cheekbones. I'm using some bronze and bolds that have a couple of colours in them. And I don't want to use too much, but it's just going to highlight her cheekbones and give her a bit more colour again. And bring it down her nose and a little across her forehead to even out. And down her neck, remembering all about the balance of blending and into the neck. Everything has to match and be blended. So don't forget the neck when you bronze up the cheeks. I'm basically going to give her a really, really natural lip colour, and I think a really nice brown. Has a bit of a pinky tone to it. Will suit her, and then maybe a little gloss over it. So just basically start from the edge out, and it's nice and moisturising, this one. To top it off, I'm putting a really nice natural neutral tone over it. Just has a nice sparkle to it, and I'm just going to put that over, as you can see, and that would get you through your entire day. I'm going to be showing you how to apply lashes to Owen, and after that then let's see if everyone else can do it. So here we go. These are just your typical strip lashes that have a little bit of self-adhesive, but never enough, so you always have to apply a bit more. So I'm just going to show you how to do it, and hopefully you can all do it afterwards. So just close your eyes there for a moment, Owen. Now, I'm measuring it up just to see if I need to cut any off. So it is a little bit long, and maybe that would irritate her. So you could cut off a little bit. You know, this is showing me that it's a little bit going over the edge of her eye. Literally a fraction off, so this doesn't bother her when it's on her. And I'm going to do exactly the same with the other one. So now I'm going to apply extra glue all along the lid of the lash, where this goes to your lid. And don't be afraid how much glue you put on it, because it needs to dry and get a bit tacky. So now, I'm going to stretch almond skin so that we can see where this is going to go. And some people use tweezers to apply them so that they get it lined up. So I'm just going to use this to help me press it in to the actual line of her eye. And just press it in. Ask your model always to wait and not open their eyes, because sometimes the glue can go down onto the lid underneath and the lashes can stick. So Erin, just leave that for a moment and I'll go on to the next one. We're going on to the second lid and the same thing. Let it dry a little to be tacky and then place it up along the lid. Match it up along the line so that you get the correct line. Some people find that when you do put them on, they stick right in and they get irritated by them, and I didn't want that happening. So I think these are perfect now. Open.
Wow! It's very different, yes. Very different.
Have you ever worn lashes before?
No, I've never worn before.
I think they really suit you. So here it goes. I'm going to be showing you how you can use paper, how you can use flowers, how you can use these. Gold leaf, glitter, all these other wonderful things that you used to use as children to be creative with makeup. So this is our base here, our canvas, and we're going to start off with some glitter powder that I have here on my hand, and I'm basically just going to apply it here. It's like a highlighter when you see it go on, and it's lovely. I absolutely love it, but I'm just using it on this area because it's going to use it as my base to follow the guideline for where I'm going to do the flowers around her face. Now these are what I'm going to be using on her face. Just basically going to show you now how I'm going to do this. So now I'm going to use some spirit gum to apply this to the face. Just be very careful not to get it in the eye and how much of it you use. So I'm just going to let it to dry and I'm going to place this here. This is going to be my first one. And again, same thing. Top of that. They're applying glitter red along the eye line, and this is just going to help me get right into the corner. So there you go, it's very, very fine, because then I'm going to put the black eyeliner on the inside of her eye, and that's going to help this look. So right, open up, I'm going to put this on the waterline, and now dust this off. And the same here, sweep over to make sure there's no knots. I'm going to use a red lip liner. You want to make sure it's right at the edge. This is a MAC, but it's a really nice colour and it's going to help with this creation. So then just put some natural gloss on top with the rest of the lipstick I have on my brush, so not to waste it. I'm actually using here on your cheek.